Hi guys, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to send emails to Paid Memberships Pro users. I already have the Paid Memberships Pro plugin installed and set up, and I also have a few members which I'm going to show you right now. So here's my list of members, it's just about 3. So right now we're going to go ahead and use mail opt-in to configure an email campaign. On the left, we'll go to mail opt-in, then emails, and here we just want to add a new campaign. We'll see email automation and broadcast, but this time we're going to use email automation. We can call it memberships. And now we need to select a type, so let's use the new post notification. And this campaign allows you to send a notification to your subscribers whenever a new post is published. So I'm going to go ahead and select the Lucid template. That's going to open up the email builder, and right away we'll see a preview of our email. And this represents a post and its content. And this is fully customizable. To customize it, go into settings on the left-hand side. So the automation title is notification. So for the email subject, we have new post, and it's also pulling the title of the post using this placeholder. Moving on, you can also add preview text. There is a content type which can also be selected. Right now it's set to post content, but that could be post excerpt. We can change the content length. In our case, we can make it about 60. We can select the post type, which is set to WordPress post by default. We'll keep that. And then we have our restriction options for formats, post categories, post tags, post authors, and so on. Now in the recipient section, we can select our connection to be Paid Memberships Pro. And we can also go ahead and configure our restriction options. Let's restrict this to our free membership level. And if you want to, you can continue configuring your restrictions. But what we have right now for this example is good. You can also go ahead and configure your schedule. You can choose to send your notifications immediately, or you can decide to set a specific time after publishing. So that could be minutes, hours, or days. So once you're done with your configuration for the main settings, you can then move on to a different tab like body, for example. Here you can change your body color and add custom CSS. In the header tab, this is where you can customize your header. So you can decide to remove it. You can add a logo and change the text. You can also open the style tab and customize the style of your header. So that's basically color options. Now, if we go back, we have our content tab, and this is where you would add or remove post content. So this is the before main content editor. And I'm going to go ahead and add some text in here so you can see where it shows up. So it's before the content. Now let's remove this and let's close this and open up the after content editor. If I type example again and scroll down, you'll see that it's after the content. So in addition to this, you have some more options which you can always go ahead and configure, but we are going to skip this for our example. And of course, to configure your styles, you can always go to the style tab. Moving on to the footer section, we'll see options here to customize our footer's text. And in the style tab, you'll see options to customize your colors and font. We'll go back and we'll move on to the preview tab. And this is where you can preview your posts so you can see how each one would look in an email. So here's an example. Now, if you want to send a test email to your inbox, go to send test email, then enter your email address and click send. All right, so once you're done with your configuration, save your changes and turn the email campaign on. All right, so I'm going to exit out of this menu and we're going to go back to our main email campaigns dashboard. We're going to add a new campaign, and this time we're going to do a broadcast. Once again, we'll use the Lucid template. Our email subject will be broadcast, and we can go to settings, go to recipient, select a connection, and once again, we'll use Paid Memberships Pro. Okay, so now we need to restrict to active memberships. We'll select free, and that's all the restrictions we are going to configure. So let's go back to the main menu and we'll move on to the body. So here we have color and CSS options, similar to what we saw before. Header is basically the same. Then you can add the content for your broadcast. You can add text or other elements. This is the default text. We can go to the footer tab and we'll see that it's the same as what we saw before. So most of these options are quite similar. Be sure to save your changes once you're done. And once they're saved, you can then go ahead and send your broadcast. Once you see this dialog, click on OK, and that's it. So it will open up the broadcast section in your emails. You'll see all of the broadcasts that you have created. In the log section, This is where we can see the status of our campaigns. So our last broadcast was processed successfully. Okay, so this is how you send emails to paid memberships pro users using Mail Opt-in. Thank you for watching and see you next time.